ain't even on. This, there it is. Okay. Goodness. That's just what it's going to be like until it's over, I suppose. Into mute sites. I look mad in the thumbnail, Jesus. It ain't that serious. It ain't that serious. Okay. Now, if this go out, I know something. Goodness. Yeah, I was going that way anyway. I was going that way. But here we are. I had nothing to say because I was like, well, that's the end anyway. But I couldn't get back in that stream. Hi, Rhonda. So here we are. Here we are. Oh, so mother. Hi, Clarence. Oh, Lord. Now the lights is... I don't want that one. Don't do that. Don't do that. I say don't do that. I was walking. Something didn't want me to do it anymore. Good old retro. That's all right. This one's more reliable. Lord Jesus. It's a shame that you do need the internet nowadays to do homework. Yes, go with the flow. It's all right. I was doing the color changing and then it was blinking like Blink 182 just a minute ago. Let's try it again. I ain't trying to get nobody epileptic seizure. Oh, I want the color changing. I don't want it to just go from red to red. There it is. That's color changing. I think. You can kind of tell. The window's open, so it's bright in here. Lord. That's all right. We're here. Back in the bosom of our bosom. So we are here. I have nothing to say. So keep in mind that even during the walking stream, I was winding down anyway, and then it just cut off. And what says reconnecting is what it kept saying. So I just turned the whole phone off, but the video is still showing that it's live or something. I don't know. And then I couldn't get back into that one, so I don't care. It is. I deleted it. That's what happened. And so it should be deleted right now. So we have no evidence of this morning. Those who were there saw it. Those who did not, did not. Nope, that was me. That was me. Uh-oh. Yeah, it is what it is. So here we are. Here we are. Let me move this. Oh, I'm trying to order me another mat. I'm so junky, Jesus. That's what I need is a whole different life right now. So I'm trying to order me another reading mat to read on. So I have some variety, because you know I like variety. That's why I got a gajillion cards right now. But, so one of them should be here today. So that's exciting. They're not technically reading mats, though. They're giant mouse pads. They're giant mouse pads. They're like this size, though, of the size of this thing. And so they sort of cover your whole table where you can put your keyboard and your mouse on it at the same time. And so I figured that'd be good for some reading cloths. That way, when we do our videos, we could have some variety there. So one's coming today. I'm going to order many, many more. The one coming today, I think, has got like the universe on it, or it's some kind of space psychedelic looking things. So we'll see what that looks like when it gets here. The other one's black and it's got lights on it like this here, and they sort of color change. So I don't know if that's going to be distracted or not. I made this shirt, actually, my Moon Child shirt. This is the only shirt that I made that is held up from my initial trying to make shirts for my channel thing, which did not work. This is all because the letters don't scratch off. All the letters scratched off the other ones. And so okay, thank you. Actually, you know what, Maureen? It fits my brother perfectly, so it's still being used. It's a halter top for me. Yes, this all my shirts are either 2X or 3X. 3X is comfortable, 2X hugs. I'm like extra fat, so you need big shirts for people like me. Oh, Lord Jesus. Okay. Wait. Ugh. You know, I did have some. Thank you, Mary. Yes, I'm big. I'm full grown. All the way. I'm fluffy. Well, somebody didn't quit stuffing when they should have. Okay. Oh, you ain't going to insult me. You had to try harder than that now. Let's see. I think I got a reading or two. I could go down the Google headline and do it that way. Since we're here, right? We had to change our plans. Since we are here. Thank you, Crafty Diva. Out for delivery. Well, come on with it then. I ordered another Ciro Marchetti deck. He has one I don't have. Okay. All right. I don't know why they keep talking to Putin. That is so. Just stop talking to him. You ain't getting nowhere. Nobody will. Except the Grim Reaper himself. How many? Oh, I don't know. I really don't. I have no idea. Good morning, Colion. I don't know. Because mind you, I got one coming from Ciro Marchetti that shipped today. And then I think there is another one coming from Amazon. I do believe. So there's two, plus the 168 we counted the last time. And then I've gotten some more since then. Let's say 180. Let's say 200. Let's just say 200, because we'll get there eventually. We'll get there eventually, I'm sure. Now, mind you, as of late, these have been ones that have come from the wish list. So thank y'all for sending those. Because I bought, the colors are fine. But let's just say 200. I'm pretty sure that's what it will be. The ultimate number, I don't know, because not YouTube, but Amazon just posted some more new ones that are coming out in like the fall. It's like, fall TV shows are all of them coming out new. They got a bunch of new decks that are coming out. And there's one that I want. It's just not out yet. And it looks neat. If that'll focus. But it's not out until like September or something like that. Focus camera. You know what? It's retrograde. You don't have to focus. It's okay. I understand. There's some new ones coming out, is what I'm saying. What size are the cards that I am attempting to print? I can let you know. Let me look it up for you. Oh, Lord. It is. That is me. Actually, I don't know. They were like, I don't know. I don't want to guess because I don't know. Let me look and see if I can bring this thing back up because I deleted that. To do size. I think this is 5x4. I think. Somewhere in that range. I do believe. Fudge muffin, we were talking about that earlier on the walk. If it's meant to happen, it'll happen. Otherwise, I'm not worried about it. because it's I want to make one, but like I said, it's probably just not meant to be at this moment. But I think it's 5x4. I think. She didn't attend Trump's 75th birthday party. Okay, thank you. She was with her family. He is her family. That's her husband. The Bible says, hate thy mother and father and cling to thy husband. Thank you, Red Lentil Healings. I made it myself. First card. That's why she didn't go. They were out of punch. She said they was out of punch, and so she, because it all wasted. They was out of perch. He didn't have enough perch, so she couldn't go. They didn't have enough perch. There is regret and knowledge. Do you think she forgot? Like she wasn't thinking about it? King of Pentacles, she was with somebody else. Yes, the celebration, but she was with somebody else. This father or something like that, but she's with somebody else. I think she forgot. I mean, that sounds strange, I know, but people forget people's birthdays. I think she forgot. Or maybe not forgot, but it was not on her mind to go and do. Because there's your party. But Justice is in the middle. She was doing something that she cared about instead of what he wanted to do. It was a bit disappointing. But I think that with the clarity and truth being surrounded by Two of Swords and Five of Cups, I think it was not on her mind. Gardner. I don't think she forgot. I mean, I don't think it was not on her mind to go. And this was not on her agenda. Y'all remember agenda books? This was not on her agenda. You'll have a good birthday with or without her. So who cares? She didn't. She's with the pool boy. Was she at Jerry Falwell house? Good morning, Conning, whose picture has changed. Hi, Pammy Sue. Yeah, she's washing her hair. There was more important things. She's got a lot of hair, so it takes a while. You got to make sure you get all the strands. Okay, this is... what are you doing, Seven? Go away. This is the reading mat that I shall have. It's on the way. That's what it'll look like. This was our view of the city when I went to the arts festival. Then after the arts festival, we went here. So we got to see the city, the overlook. It's for laying the cards out. I already laid the cards out on here, so I just bought some new ones. That's all. You have to step out onto this thing to look over. And there was this guy there. He had his two sons. One of them they said, I'm not going out there. I said, good for you. That's how you stay off the news. It's good for you. It was high up, and then you had to walk out onto something. I did. Oh, Lord, when did I do that? That was last Saturday. We had an arts festival here last Saturday, I think. I don't care anymore. Yes. I don't care no more. Oh, wrong thing. Wrong thing. Wrong thing again. Okay. Hi, Jill. Me too, Marie. Me too. She probably did. I mean, but if you ain't thinking about that type of thing, like when you get cut off from me, I don't care if your birthday coming up or not. I might know about it, but I'm gonna put it out of my mind all at the same time. Hi, Janet. Long time no see. 75th. Is he 75? So, looking back on his life at 75 years old, what would you say he has learned? At 75. It's nice to make it that far. And if well, sometimes, I mean, how they say, people think just because you got old, you should be grateful, but sometimes life sucks still. So, well, I appreciate you, Janet. Not a thing? Well, let's see. 3 of Pentacles is first, and the Chariot is next. This is hard work and discipline. So you know this is not about him. Wheel of Fortune, turning and fate. The Tower, 9 of Pentacles, 7 of Pentacles. Looking back on his life, what has he learned? Last card. It's on the wall too. We can't see it, so this is the card for June. Hi, Matt Soul Tarot. This is it. How to scheme. I mean, want an oracle card? We'll pull an oracle card. Madame Andorra. We'll pull her first. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Secrets. How to let other people do the work. And secrets. Let's pull nice oracles. There's nice oracles in here. So we'll do nice ones. These are all about God mediumship. So let's see. Bag of Marbles. Paying attention to details. Resurrection, rebirth with the Phoenix. Coins. Ancestors. So that doesn't make any sense, but there you go. So, there you go. Moral of the story is that's what he's learned. 75 years looking back, and there you go. When thou has lack of vision, that's all you can see, I guess. That's all you can see. That's all you gonna see. That's all he wants to see. In a reading full of pentacles and the devil. There you go. Ain't no food like an old food. King of Swords on the bottom. Bless his heart. Yeah, that's nuts. Crashing people's parties. I mean, what are you even doing there? You're supposed to be with Pinky and the Brain trying to take over the world. I can't. Oh, this is my very first deck. It's all worn out now. I forget to do this. Well, I didn't forget to do it. You see, it's got a crease in this one. I always know what this card is now. Yes, he's supposed to be with Pinky and the Brain trying to take over the world. So I need to change it out, but if I change it out, it won't be part of the original deck. So I need to stop being sentimental and actually change it, because I always know what it is now. But good luck finding the other one. So, oh, it's in here. I know where it is. Brain meat. I know where it is now. I know where it is now. Well, that's the charms. You know what? Let me use these. I haven't used these on the stream or on this thing. On YouTube. But let me change this out. One thing at a time. One thing at a time. Calm your nerves. Okay. Where is it? Three of Cups. There it is. See, now it's all nice and shiny. Who's going to crash his funeral? Oh. Oh, well. There we go. Brand new Three of Cups. Okay. Okay. Let's see. So, let's ask that first. I need another question so that I can ask my other runes that I got. I'll say what's surrounding him right now. So this is the who would crash his. Page of Swords, negativity. There'd be a protest. I think somebody would be, and mind you, I guess you can call it what you want to. I have zero sympathy for him because I still remember your administration being okay with kidnapping people's children from them. So you get no sympathy from me. But it might be in poor taste to go and protest his funeral, but I think that is what would happen. The moon, there's talks of it. There's talks of protest. There's talks of that. And you know how they do on the news. they're amping up security because there's talks on the internet about a mass protest, and it probably never happens. But there's the Ten of Cups, King of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, Page of Cups. Yeah, the kids are there. Grandkids are there. Mysterious kids are there. And a protest. That's what would happen. So, yeah. Well, let's ask that. I'm going to ask the runes that. How are the talks going between Putin and what you call it? 46 Biden. Okay. So, okay, that's outside. One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3. No, I went that way. Okay. So let's see. Power talks going between Biden and Putin. There is a cutoff of relationships with the Scythe and the Ring and the Moon. This is like long-term changes, transitions. This is changes of some sort. It's also secrets as well. But there's some talks that are breaking down, some relationships that are breaking down. Here we have the beginnings of something new, but it is being illuminated. There's like new talks or new movement, new transitions, new changes here, but it needs to be examined further. And this may also be around some sort of energy or something nuclear even. This may even be around weather, but there is, because we got the wind and the sun. So there's some talks and some changes, so maybe climate change. Oh, actually, Adrian just did a reading on the G7 having a summit about climate change. So we could be talking about some climate issues here too. With the wind and the sun, and there's the water here right below the looking into and the illumination there too. Here we have making decisions, making major decisions, and then movement and going with the flow and harvest and money. So there's something about the movement of money being possibly blocked. So we're talking sanctions here. So it's going typical. They're not going to get anything done, though, because this is just talks. And we are talking about climate. We're talking about sanctions. We're talking about relationships with secrets and something that is not like you're not being straightforward with me. You're not being open with me. This is that type of thing. The secrets being seen are blocked as well. So there might be some sort of, hey, can we talk about your military exercise on the border of the Ukraine, or what are you doing in the Arctic? Why are you training manatees to spy? Which they were. I mean, we do it too, but it's why are you doing that? So yeah. So it's going that way. It's going typical. Let's see what the tarot says, though. Let's see. My hand's cut off. There we go. Let's see what the tarot says. Let's see. How are the talks going? First card is the Tower. And then the Ten of Cups. There is lack of support. The walk was good. There's lack of support for the Russian people. You know, I will say that America has this in particular high horse where I can sort of support that we get to tell other people that you shouldn't treat your people that way. Yeah. So that's kind of what that's starting with too. The Eight of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Eight of Swords with Judgment. So there's going to be a lot of judgment there. There's also something about actions that he's taking, the military exercises and things of that nature that he would like to have stopped, or they're not going to. You can't make them do anything. So this is kind of why it started with the Tower. You're not the boss of him. So, but the Two of Pentacles and the Nine of Wands, it's not going anywhere. The Two of Pentacles is not just imbalance, but this is a card that lets you know that you need to be balanced, that there is a lot of things that are coming your way that you're going to have to try to juggle all at the same time. And it may be difficult because of whatever and whatever. I always give the example that the Two of Pentacles comes after the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles is an opportunity that is given to you. So say you start a new job. So now you have to now juggle the new job and your life at the same time. So it's not impossible. It's just letting you know that things are about to happen, that you need to try to keep all your balls in the air. But the Nine of Wands is letting you know, in combination with this is going to be extremely difficult. The most laborious process you've ever gone through because of what's involved. There's way more work than there needs to be. Somebody is making this more difficult than it should be. So there's going to be some stress and some strain on the relationship, which is why it starts with the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups and the Tower. Because this relationship is already fractured and broken in the first place. So it's not like that they're going to come to some realization that, you know what, I am a killer and I shouldn't be such a horrible person, so let me change my ways. No, that's not going to happen. King of Pentacles there. Seven of Cups. Yeah, the relationship is clouded. There's your Ten of Wands. It's going to continue to be burdened, extremely burdened, with the Strength card there too. So extremely, extremely, extremely burdened. Now that's interesting. I never noticed that before. Deck chooses the reading, I guess. The word disgraced is tattooed on the side. Their relationship is going to stay where it is. The shirt, I made the shirt. It's the only one that survived my initial attempt at crafting. These cards are called... Oh, I got the box. Like, it ain't on the box. Oh my gosh. Black Tails, Tales, Tarot. I have searched and searched and searched and searched. I was searching for this deck for literally months, like literally months. And I thought I found it on Amazon and I was so excited. Oh my God, there it is. And it's a coloring book. MyPlayingCards.com is where you get this from. Black Tails Tarot, Tales Tarot. Chrissy Teigen, I don't know anything about the situation. I've seen she's apologized for being a troll. That's as far as I've seen. I don't know what's actually happening over there. Good morning, good vibes. I thought about you this morning on our walk because there was a lot of people selling stuff at the arts festival. And some of them look like this, and I'm like, but it wasn't as good as that because theirs was small, and I can already tell. I put anything in there, they would have tore and broke. And anyway. Yes, I made a bunch of different shirts, and I'm not arts and craftsy. as you can see, this is not even, it's in my armpit. I didn't even do this one. But I made this one, and this is the only one that I have made where the letters don't peel off. All the rest of them peel off. So I gave up arts and crafts. Yes, I got your email. So as soon as I go to the, now here's the thing. I need to remind myself, because this is what I always do. People will send stuff for Jen and Becca, and then I will bring it all the way home and then have to go back to the UPS store to send it back out. So I need to remember to open up some stuff while I'm there to see if it's theirs and then send it on. But they'll get it eventually. They'll get it. It was me. This is the only one that didn't peel off. It's still surviving. I'm just not an arts and crafts person. Yeah, I need to open the boxes before I leave the UPS store to make sure that everything's mine or is not mine. Okay. No, it's not. Hey, Jane. Because you can address things to Tarot's Apprentice. They know who I am, but they actually know that name more than they know my real name. Hi, Jay. So that's the name they know. Well, see, I've given the cricket and the shirt press. I've given it away. Hi, Tony. So it's over. Okay, Karen. And you can put Tarot's Apprentice on there if you want to. You can put Jan or Becca's name on there too if you want, or House of Lenormand. You can put that too. Whatever you want to put, but make sure you put the Tarot's Apprentice on there too, so they know what box to put it in. But the box number is on there too, so do what you want. I'll figure it out. Do what you want. We will figure it out. Because I mean, it's not far. Thank you, Lucky Girl. It's not far, so yeah. How are you feeling? Are you feeling better now? So if I have to just walk back down there, I will. Go off. Because it's not far. As long as I ain't got to work with you. Hope you have a good shift. You know, I went to the store the other day, and this is this is sad, but it's the reality of where we are right now. There's a dollar store, Dollar General, not too far from here. Thank you, Edie. Not too far from here. And they had a sign on the door, we would be closing at 9. Now they close at 10, so I mean, big woo, but we would be closing at 9 because of staff issues. And I asked her, because when I worked for a Dollar General before, and we had the hardest time in the world hiring people because we paid $9 an hour, and we lived in a place that you needed to make more than $9 an hour to live. And we couldn't even get people to come in once they bumped it up to 11. So it's not even like, they were coming in and saying, oh, we don't like it. No, they weren't coming in at all. So we were supposed to have a staff of 14 people, and we had 5 or 6. I had 5. One of them only did one thing because that's what he was hired for. So we had 5 people. Her store, she said, everybody quit. And so they have 2 people to run the store from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. 2. She said everybody quit so they can collect unemployment. Because unemployment is paying more than their job. I'm like, yeah, that's sad. But it's the state of the world at the moment, to where you can make more on unemployment in some places than you can working an actual full-time job. She said everybody quit. She's got 2. And mind you, she didn't have a bunch of employees to begin with. I think she may have had 6 or 7. But everybody quit. She's got 2. And mind you, there is, like I said, I worked for the Dollar General. It is not an easy job at all because you don't have one thing to do. You have like 48 things to do. At the same time, you're getting paid $9. And so why not? And see, it does have a time limit, but why not make it in that time limit? And then retail jobs are not hard to get. Every state I move to, I get one just like that. They're not hard. I mean, y'all have gone to stores and there's a person that's behind the counter that ain't got no business back there. They either doing this the whole time they're supposed to be working with you, or they got the worst attitude in the world, or whatever the case may be. But there's always somebody behind the counter that should not be. That's because them jobs are very easy to get. And so, exactly, Shishi, if you just treated people like they mattered, then they wouldn't quit. But they do. Because they're not afraid to lose that job. I'm not afraid to lose a job that pays me $7.50. Like big whooped. I can go down the street and get one to pay $7.75. Like it's not like losing a job at GM or Harley Davidson. This is not hard to get, and working retail is not easy, and it don't pay nothing. I do it because I like people, and I don't want to talk to nobody behind the phone. So I like to be in front of people. So that's why I like it. But I also don't have kids and a dog and plants and an expensive life. And so, it works for me. But for people who have regular life, a car and insurance and all these different things that you got to pay for, then it's a hassle. And then what do you do when you make $8 before taxes? And then once a year, the government gives you, $1,100 back, and, that's gone in 10 minutes too. So it's like, what do you do? Because it's not like we're getting subsidies or anything. And everybody who is technically, because me personally, if you went on their scale, I was technically poor, but you can't get subsidies either. Like I couldn't get Medicare because I wasn't poor enough, but you can't pay for your own insurance because that's $300 a month. And I can pay $11 for life insurance. I can afford to die, but I can't afford to get sick. That's what happens when you're caught in the middle, and then you got to work 2 and 3 and 4 jobs, and you know what I mean. So I understand. It's like it doesn't pay to work. Yeah, 15,000 a month for them. And what's even sadder is the people who make the bonuses and the highfalutin paychecks. They don't have no idea what it's like to do your job. Like none. And granted, we don't know what it's like to do theirs, but I can almost guarantee you it's easier to do theirs than it is to do yours. So yeah, well, now mind you, I never went around again complaining about it, because if you don't like it, go do something else. But I had that option for that mindset. Some people do not have that option, because where you are is what you have to do. If you live in Weatherford, Oklahoma, you're not going to go work at the dentist's office. You're more likely going to work at the post office or Walmart, because that's all they got. And so if you're not working at Walmart, where are you working? And then Walmart will pay you $8, and that's all you're ever going to get. Meanwhile, your living expenses is not a whole lot, but you can't afford to get sick either. And given that we are in the middle of sick time, and it's like, what are you going to do? You going to suck it up and do what you can, or not? I've always been in a different position, because like I said, it's just me. This is all I have to ever take care of. And so, but for people who got 2 and 3 kids and a dog and a car and a house and that's So when you live in little bitty places, you don't have a whole lot of options. Or work 3 jobs. There you go. Which is another thing too, is this pandemic brought out how many people don't actually have to go into an office to do work anymore. So much stuff is at home. So that changed the dynamic of the workplace too. Yep, it is. And which is so interesting that the Republican mantra, and I'll put this on them, even though it's everybody, I'm going to put it on them though, of this, pick yourself up by your bootstraps, but I'm only going to pay you $7. And I'm not going to give you insurance. But at the same time, I don't want you on government aid either. Meanwhile, have the baby. Like, it doesn't add up if you put it on paper. It just doesn't. The UPS store is hiring, Jim. I'll pick up my own packages. They are hiring. I'm not interested though. I wish I could live off of YouTube, but you can't live off. Well, you can live off of YouTube. I can't live off of YouTube, but you can. And it's not even like exactly IT. You don't have bootstraps if you're making $7. By Desiree. Now, I'm not interested. The public is creepy, but you can live off of YouTube, but you need a high viewer count to do so. It's not the subscriber count. The subscriber count is more along the lines of, hey, there's a bunch of people over here, so let me check it out too. You don't get money from subscriber counts. You get money from actual views of your channel and your video. Well, I take that back. You get money from people watching the ads that play on your video. So if you get 10,000 views, but 200 people watch the ad, then it really still doesn't matter. Or if you have 16,000 subscribers, like there's a lady that my brother watches, she does like medical stuff. And she has 16,000, no, she has like 30,000 subscribers, but she gets maybe 300, 400 views on her video. So it still doesn't equate to you living off of YouTube. Now, mind you, once you start to get into the, thank you, Karen, once you start to get into the like 20,000 views and on up and stuff like that, then you can live off of YouTube if you want to. Because they pay once a month, but you have to pay taxes. You have to pay once a month, and you got to pay taxes at the end of the year because they don't take taxes out of it. No, you don't have to watch the entire commercial. You have to watch 30 seconds. If it's not a 30-second ad, then you just have to watch the whole thing. But you don't have to watch the whole ad, especially because some of them are like 4 and 5 minutes. That's not an ad. That's a whole video. So, no, you don't have to. But if you skip it after 5 seconds, then the person gets nothing for it. Because the way it's structured is, because it sent it to me once if I wanted to buy an ad. Because I can buy an ad and play on other Tarot channel videos. Exactly, IT guy. And that's even harder to break into a workforce when you are, anyway. But they sent it to me because I can buy ads to play on YouTube too. They said, if you buy an ad and the person skips after 5 seconds, then I don't have to pay for that ad. And so my ad will play, but if they skip it, then I don't have to pay for it. But if the ad plays for at least 30 seconds, then I have to pay for it. And then thus they get a piece of what I just paid for. YouTube Premium they do get a portion of what you pay for YouTube Premium. So if you pay the $17 and they give you like $1 or something like that, I forget what it is, but people who have YouTube Premium, they still get paid for that too. No, you still do. I applied a long time ago to the UPS sorting facility in Oklahoma, and you have to be there at the crack of dawn because you have to load the trucks, and then they have to be there at the crack of dawn to drive it away. So yeah, it takes a while. Same with Amazon, I guess. Yeah, some of them are infomercials because they last forever, but you don't have to watch it. 30 seconds and then they have to pay for it. Now, if you click the ad, then apparently there's more that they pay. But yeah. There's ads on my channel. You just they may not always play. It's not even a guarantee that they're going to play. It's just a possibility. You can, because you can buy an ad on YouTube and then it'll play on all the tarot channels. Oh, Lord. No, you don't choose the number of ads per se. You can choose where they appear. I always select it for the beginning of the video. You can do it in the beginning, the middle, and the end on all. You can do all three on one video. I hate an ad playing in the middle of a video. That drives me insane, especially if it's talk show, then fine. But if it's a tarot reading, because like I'm explaining the cards and then boop, it'll stop and then an ad will play and then it'll come back and I'm continuing the explanation. But it broke up, your immersion into the reading to tell you about, Poise maxi pads or something. And then next thing you know, here we're back to the cards again. So I don't like it. So I don't put them in the middle. YouTube has a default that will put them in the middle of your video. And so you have to opt out of it in order for that to happen, which I did. It's like, hey, you can make more money. We're going to put an ad in the middle of your video. No, thank you. Besides which, for perspective's sake, for instance, one of my videos, I might make $6 from ad revenue. So it's not like you make thousands of dollars per video or something. Like you have to have a high viewer count to do that. Where's my peppermint? I'm looking for my peppermint. You have to have a high viewer base, or it's way over. I'm not going over there. So that's yes, Tammy, it is. We've had some Mercury retrograde issues when we were outside, but that's it. The ads during the live stream should only play at the beginning still, but you can actually put, when you're doing a live stream, depending on how long it is, they can put tons of ads in the middle of your live stream afterwards. If you said you want them in the middle, and they can put 10 or so in the middle of your 1 hour live stream. Like there is tons and tons of ads that they could do. I hate that. Now, mind you, it's hi Shield Maiden. It's only at the beginning of the live stream, but if we wanted to, we could do commercial breaks. But I know, just no. Do your thing, and then if you want to, you can put a ad at the end of that live stream. Okay, fine. But I don't think it's necessary for you to be putting them all through. I mean, you do what you want. It's your video. It breaks things up when you got 800 ads in the middle of your thing. It's just like I just know. See, that's crazy. That's a whole video. My ad shouldn't be longer than the video. So and I don't even know what kind of ads play on the video because they pick that too. Like it could be a car video, or is most of it's political because that's what happened. Yeah, he had a whole bunch of them when he was president. Hey, wish Trump a happy birthday. And it's like, no. Why would I do such a thing? And why would he want me to do such a thing? Because if I send you a message, Secret Service probably be at my doors. But it's fun. That's what YouTube is supposed to be. So if you want to start a YouTube channel, start it for that reason. Start it because it's fun. And if you happen to be able to monetize your channel, then that's good. That's an extra. But you're supposed to do it because it's fun. That's why I started. The first person I watched was Psychic Tracy Brown, and I thought, oh, that looks neat. And then I started, and so here I am. But I wasn't trying to make it a business because it's supposed to be fun, and it still is. Because when you start chasing numbers and I want more subscribers and I want more views and I want more of this. You're going to always be disappointed because you're going to always want more. And it's never going to be enough, even if you get 20 million. You're always going to want 20 million in one. So it's just have fun with it. And if you can turn it into something else, great. If you cannot, then you're still having fun, so it doesn't matter. And see, that's good. We want to do it to help others. Beautiful. Me, I was not doing it. I would be honest, I was not doing it for other people. I was not doing it to help other people. I was doing it because I thought it was fun. And then it just so happens that it was helping other people, which made it even better. But I can't do it for other people because then I'm going to always do it for other people. And then when do I get to do it for me? Just like yeah, she was at Green Man. That was the person I was at. I wanted to see if that was the person that was in your story. Because she was a reader at the Green Man store. And so I'm not a turn on my camera for other people. Now the live streams, this is why I say your live streams, when you got 2 people in there, that shouldn't bother you. You should be all right with 2 people. Those 2 people gave you their time to do something with it. If you need hundreds of people in your live stream to prove to be successful, then stop doing it because you may never get that. There's a guy I watch. He plays games. He always has 3 people in his, I think, yeah, this right here. It's got a little thing in it too. I don't know exactly what it is, but I like it. It's got one of these type of things in there. One of those little things. The little dipstick. But it doesn't go all the way to the bottom, so I don't know. Yeah, I heard she's a good reader, though, Shining Hawk Healing. The amethyst ring, is it this one? Is it this one? If so, Jace Harnage sent that to me. It has to be that one. That's the only one I got. I do it for me. The fact that y'all watch is the bonus. Because when I started my channel, I had 2 subscribers. Me and me. This is fun that I have some interaction. But my Patreon, when I had the Patreon live streams we were doing, Kathy W. was the only person in the chat room. At 1 person. And we still did our live stream. And I asked all my questions. And I still had fun. So it didn't bother me, no. And then eventually we graduated to 10. So woohoo. But it didn't bother me. I mean, why would it? See, and Janet, who was in the chat earlier, Janet told Jen, Jen told y'all, and then Lena told y'all, and then here I am. So that's how the structure of my channel has been. Those are the people who were intricate to the beginning of it all. And then YouTube put me in the algorithm, and then I got recommended to some few other people, and so forth and so forth and so forth and so forth. And so we'll just keep it going and keep it going. Am I missing his press conference? No. There's some grass outside that's growing. I'm watching that. It's more exciting. And it's alive. Hi, Shay. Oh, really? So the whole family watches now. There's some lovely grass growing. And I finally got my sun catchers hanging. English is good. Hung from the window thing, too. The light doesn't hit it because the sun is over there, back there. So it doesn't really hit it, but it will once it comes around here. Yeah, that's why a lot of people started watching, is because of that man. So he brought us something, right? He brought us something. Inadvertently, but he brought us something. Yeah, they stay cutting the grass around here. Yeah, this is the extent of what I'm going to do in my office. That's it. Right there. I seen you had your incense and stuff going in your other video. So she's going to be smoking the bandits today. Go ahead. Uh-oh. Oh. I need to get mine going. I don't have my holder yet, though, Jen. I wonder if I can put them in there and it won't. No, because then I have to try to get all that back out. No, thank you. Nope. Putin is lying. Even if his tongue was notarized, he's still lying. Hi, Nancy in Puerto Rico. I say this thing that you want to say out loud. That may not be good. A special box to hold the cards. I have this. It's a big ottoman, and it's got them in there. There's this, and there's a white one, and they're in there. So that's what they're in right now. That makes it very convenient because I got it sitting right next to me, and so I can just change them out, and it's easier to move. You know, I started to get a strobe light, like no kidding. I really did. Because I got this idea from Land Tarot readings, because she's got all them colors and stuff going on behind her. So it looks neat. Yes, I did have a bin. That broke. I still had a bin, but those son of a mothers that moved my stuff from Florida to here broke it. And then all the little shards of plastic, they took it and put it inside the bin. And so I had cards and shards of plastic in there. So that was lovely. Relax, relate, release. I can't. Mm-mm-mm. Well, this is from the wish list. Sylvia sent that to me. So I got this, and then I bought myself another one that's got all kind of stuff. I put all the books in there, and my Bakur is in there. My incense, my Turkish incense is in there. Basically, anything that does not fit on here is in that thing. And I got two. I got this one, and then there's that one behind this screen over here that's stacked on each other. And then I got another one in the corner over there that's got the altar and the salts and stuff over there. A black light tarot. Interesting. Don't give me no ideas. That's all I need. We talked about food earlier. I ain't got nothing else to say. I didn't go to the store, so that Papa Nichols cocoa though is the bomb diggity. It really is. Well, thank you, Rosemary. I had some the other day, actually, yesterday, 2 days ago. I was trying to use the rest of the milk, and then that was a good thing to do. Yeah, you can actually sit on these. Like they're sturdy enough that you can sit on. Did I get a new camera? No, it's just a lighting. Yes, I have cooked something lately. We talked about that this morning. I'll talk about it again. We talked about that this morning. How many sets do I have? What little paper? What paper is that by? Or what paper? Because there is I think I have I said we're just gonna say I have 200 decks because it's less than that, but we're gonna say 200 for the sake of argument. Oh, wait. So good vibes. Since I'm at home, let me show y'all my pecan cluster, and I'll be right back. Okay. So what happened was I got the ingredients online. It said pecan, caramel, and chocolate. So that's what I got. And like I said this morning, is I made everything, but the chocolate did not adhere very well I don't know what that is. I have no idea. Little papers. I don't know. Maybe it's the crystals. Because that's the thing I stare around on the table. Maybe that's what it is. But the chocolate didn't adhere, but you all told me about the paraffin wax. So this is what they look like. And so this is all just caramel and chocolate, or caramel and pecans and chocolate. But the chocolate did not stick the way it was supposed to, and you cannot pick this up because it's sticky. And so this is basically just caramel lumps. So that's pretty much what this is. And as you can see, it's stuck. And so you can pry it off because, you know, you can pry it off, but the chocolate didn't. This is as close as the chocolate got. And there's coconut flakes in there too. That's what the white specks are. But this is as close as it got to adhering to it. But when you eat them, oh Jesus. Yes, they are fantastic though. They are phenomenal. But it's just caramel, basically, because the chocolate didn't stick to them. But I didn't know anything about the wax. You're just supposed to eat it, just like you would eat a caramel with crap stuck in it. So that's all it is. It's just caramel and chocolate, and I piece it off and eat it just like that. Yeah, they are huge. I was trying this. Okay, so the story was, back in the day, I just used chocolate chips and melted them down. The Ghirardelli chocolate chips, milk chocolate chips, and melted it down. But I didn't do the wax like y'all said, because I had no idea about that. So that's going to be the next thing. So this here, I just take pieces off and just eat it like that. Here's your drink. But they taste phenomenal. So, you know, at 0% am I complaining, but there you go. So that's what I'm going to do. And I melted the chocolate, and so I'm going to use the wax the next time, but they're fine. So that's what they look like. Yeah, I went to the store, and that's the one thing I did not get was parchment paper. And so I've been dealing with that business, but you know, trial and error. It's all right. They didn't have chocolate bars. They have baker's chocolate, but the baker's chocolate is not sweet, and I'm not using that. I'm using chocolate. That's what they didn't have anyway. So if they have baker's chocolate, then, or not baker's chocolate, but chocolate bars, I didn't want to use Hershey chocolate bars. I used what I used, and so there you go. I don't like semi-sweet. It's not even worth using. Give me actual chocolate or don't give me nothing. I'll just eat caramel and pecans. I don't want semi-sweet and no sweet, and no. That's not what chocolate's supposed to taste like. This is no. It tastes fine. It tastes fantastic, actually. But, you know, like I said, the the chocolate just didn't stick, is all. Yes, it's milk chocolate or it's nothing. And mind you, I got some semi-sweet chocolate in the house. I got it by accident. I need to throw it away. Because I got it by accident when I was making my brownies. No, I was making peanut butter bars is what I was using. See, we had my mother was that way with my brother and sister. They didn't have sugar. I got it all when I was a kid. Yeah, it tastes fine. It tastes more than fine. It's caramel and pecans. I mean, you can't really go wrong with the taste part. It's just my thing was the, chocolate adhering to the thing part. The autopsy was rigged. I bet it would. Oh, I don't like Splenda. It makes me choke. Splenda and xylitol and saccharin, you put it in anything, for whatever reason, it gets stuck right there. Then I go into a choking fit. Okay, do it. Because there's like all these flavored waters down the road, and they all have xylitol in it, and every single last one of them will choke me to death. Don't know what it is, but I get choked. Like seriously choked. All right, Doreen. You put no sweet and low in my Kool-Aid now. See, now there are some that I just can't. Like, I was at the store, and some of the stores every now and then will carry like candy that is from back in the day, or candy that is not commonly seen, in the other stores. And so there's one that has a chunky, which is, got a bunch of garbage in it. It's not garbage, but it's got a bunch of stuff in it. And I just can't. I don't want raisins and strawberries and peanuts and grass shards and I just no. Just you can put some things in your chocolate, but not raisins and cherries and just no. Like, why are you putting all marshmallows? No. He's afraid of everything because he's a monster. So they're always looking over the shoulder because life has taught everybody that there's always somebody bigger, badder than you. The big hunk, yes. I'm like, no. They got chunkies here. I've never had one. I just know it's a bunch of stuff in it I don't want. Baby Ruth, that's the way to go. If you want something with a bunch of crap in it, there you go. And it ain't got nothing in it but peanuts, but it's a bunch of them. So there you go. That's the way to go. Baby Ruth, though, is a whole meal. Oh, Henry wasn't that bad. Oh, a payday. That's grown folks candy. When I was a kid, I hated that. It's like all that salt and ain't got no chocolate on it, but I love them now. But that was not the way in life back in the day. But I love a payday now, though. That's what I should now, mind you. Let's back up for a second. I am technically allergic to chocolate. So I shouldn't be eating it at all. But bad. Oh, you know, whatchamacallit also has one, no lie, called Thingamajig. And whatchamacallit, I think, is chocolate and peanut buttery taste to it. This shelf I got at Amazon. There is the Thingamajig is called, well, not called, but it's got like I think a chocolate and vanilla taste. I can't remember because it's been a while since I've had a Thingamajig. But they got whatchamacallit and Thingamajig. Yeah, well, I'm allergic to caffeine, technically. And um, chocolate has, caffeine, cocoa beans. So it's got some caffeine in it, but it's not a lot. But it's enough to where I shouldn't really technically eat it at all. Charleston chews, I'm okay. Me and Charleston chews, eh. If I couldn't find nothing else, like you give me a bag of Halloween candy and all I got left is Charleston chews, then okay, fine. But Thingamajigs are really good though. But whatchamacallit is too though. But your me and Charleston chews was not no. Yeah, just like the sweet babies or what was it called? Sugar daddy. Sugar daddy will pull your whole fronts out. It'll pull your whole fronts right out your face and not even care. Sugar babies and sugar daddies. And what you call milk duds. Milk duds. Who eats milk duds anymore? How did you eat milk duds in the first place? See, this is soft caramel. This is pulls and stretches. Uh, Milk duds. It was like eating little sweet rocks. I can't. Mm-mm. Like I seriously can't. Milk duds is rough. That was a rough day in the city right there. And then the chocolate wasn't ever like creamy. It was get out of here with some raisinets. No, I don't like raisins in anything but Raisin Bran. And then I had to get grown to like that. But raisinets, I can't eat. Don't put chocolate on top of dried out grapes. Just. Mm-mm. I can't. Why would you do such a thing? I love a Mary Jane. The Mary Janes were good back in the day. My least favorites. I don't like anything sour. I like a Tootsie Roll. Tootsie Rolls were like bubble gum. It's like the thing, if you didn't have nothing else, then okay. But it had to be like if you had nothing else. That was like the bottom of the bag candy right there. The jawbreakers and Tootsie Rolls. Mm-mm. Who's he? What's it? Never heard of that one. Now there's a website called Old Timey Candy, Timey, Old Timey Candy, and they're supposed to have all that. I love the Mars bars. I only found them when I lived in Texas because they had an international aisle. You can get stuff from overseas, like you get a Curly Whirly, you can get a Mars bar, everything that they sell across the pond. We had over here. It's because you can't get your teeth apart. uh. So I drink decaffeinated coffee. I shouldn't drink that either because decaffeinated means it started caffeinated. So there's still traces of caffeine in it, no matter what they tell you. But I do drink decaffeinated coffee, and I don't drink Coke or Pepsi. I don't like dark soda anyway. I'm a Sprite person myself. But yes, I do drink decaf coffee, and somebody bought some for me on my wish list. I had some that I got from the grocery store, but it's gone already. By the way, I love saltwater taffy. I'm a taffy person. I like taffy though. But I like theirs because it's all of them different flavors and colors. You gotta love that. That might be true, Rolon. That might be true, Rolon. Because that's the way it's supposed to be. That's that was the original penny candies back in the day. They had weird wrappers, or they just had clear wrappers. And mind you, every church mother in every church I've ever been to got a bag or a purse full of chewing gum or peppermints, butterscotch or cinnamon disc. Mm-mm. New Orleans buttermilk pralines. I have not. That sounds phenomenal, but I have not. Seltzer water and fruit juice. See, I have some or had some, like them flavored bubbly waters. They were all right. I like those. I mean, they're no clearly Canadian, but I do like those. Yeah, they would make their own candies. If you got some company, then they put a little thing on it. Well, I like a Butterfinger too. I like a Butterfinger that's, it sounds strange. It's a little softer to where when you bite it, it doesn't have too much resistance. Those are the ones that like the fresh ones, I guess you could call it. I like those. Pat, if it says at the top live chat or top chat, I don't know why it defaults to top chat, but live chat will give you the rest of the chat. You know, I used to like the ribbon candy that you get at Christmas, and I don't know why, but because it was just sugar tasting, it didn't really have some dynamic flavor, but it was pretty. So I liked it. And now I'm starving. Maybe I should. Oh, there's a guy on YouTube who I can't fool with Altoids and sour. There's a guy on YouTube, Jonathan Weissman. He made a Butterfinger at home. It looked interesting. Bye, Toma. Bye, IT. We used to break up because we used to get the big giant long peppermint sticks and break that up anyway. Now I'm starving. What does DoorDash say? Hopefully they don't take it to the wrong house this time. She took it to two people's house, but she brought it to me. They have a Buffalo Wild Wings. You know, I've never had them. But everywhere I've ever lived, they make such a big deal out of Buffalo Wild Wings, like it's the greatest thing on planet Earth. But I guess they do the same thing for Chick-fil-A, and I think Chick-fil-A is grossly overrated. It's good. Their chicken nuggets are phenomenal because they're real chicken. But like, it ain't all that. I can do without it. I mean, not that I'm going in there anyway, but you know. But Buffalo Wild Wings has the greatest reputation on earth, apparently. Melted candy. I love a candy corn. Melted candy corn. Wingstop is better. They don't have Wingstop. I've had Wingstop before. Buffalo Wild Wings sells a burger too. Oh, they sell everything. Chicken burrito. Wait a minute. That did not say burrito. Grilled chicken buffalitos. Well, all right. A buffalito. They sell everything. Chicken quesadillas. Street tacos. Mac and cheese. What are you selling mac and cheese for? Cauliflower wings. Okay. I've never had them either. Fried pickles. I've had fried pickles and I was not impressed whatsoever. Okay, moving on from that. We're not doing that. You know that pre-Mantis brothers, I just was not impressed at all either. Everybody told me to try them when I got here, and I did, and it's all right. Buffalo Wild Wings again. Chipotle. No, this was the screen divider came from Amazon. I do like spicy. I don't like too spicy. I like jalapeno spicy. I'm not a habanero person. You start going too far up the Scoville scale and you lose me altogether. I had Chipotle once and I got a burrito and it was like the size of your head. So I was very impressed with the size that they give you. Bye, Rolon. But it was full of uneatable parts. Like there was chunks of fat and gristle in there, and I'm like, okay, just I can't eat this because every time you try to chew something, you got to close your ears if you're sensitive. When you start chewing and you got to start pulling pieces out your mouth, like that's nasty. So that didn't work for me. KFC, Outback Steakhouse, yeah. Tropical Smoothie Cafe. You know, I did not realize that people do these services and order one thing. Like they'll send DoorDash to get them a latte, and that's it. Like, like what? That's all you gonna get? I guess so. Favorite restaurant? I don't have one. No, I do, but it's not here. It's called Del Rancho. It's in Oklahoma, and they got all of 2 locations in the whole state. And they're famous for steak sandwich. They call it the Steak Sandwich Supreme. And it's a chicken fried steak, or you can get chicken fried chicken. Oh my gosh. The chicken fried steak and the chicken fried chicken sandwich. It's like this big, first of all, and they put it on the bun anyway, and then there's like pieces hanging all. It's then you get your good old Fanta orange. Child, please, what you mean? You got to know you're gonna be extra fat that day. You ain't got. We got to throw diets and doctor regulations out the window. That day we gonna be fat. And we just gonna have to accept it and go eat you a good old steak sandwich. All them darn things are so freaking good, I swear. And they're just darn big, and they're not expensive, like $7, something like that. But they're this big, and you get your good old orange soda. Child, please, you ain't said nothing. What you mean? So Popeyes, they got, every time I try to order Popeyes from these people, it disappears. So I'm not fooling with that at all. Nashville Hot Chicken Shack. So Nashville Hots, I got them before. I've got them twice now. The chicken itself has a good flavor, but this is not authentic Nashville Hot because there's no sauce on it. It's just red chicken. And so it's not even spicy. So it did get crossed off the list. Jersey Mike's subs. So here's my problem with buying sandwiches from places now. Because I used to a lot. Nashville Hot is supposed to be hot. Theirs is not. And I'm not, the most sensitive to heat, but this has no heat. It's just flavor. But there's no oil on it, which is where the Nashville Hot comes from. But anywho, like there's a Subway somewhere around here. I can't buy sandwiches from places now, especially that the Subway is right next door to the grocery store. So it's like, if you don't just take your behind in there, instead of spending $7 on one sandwich, get you a loaf of bread and some meat and some mayonnaise or Miracle Whip, mustard, whatever you're going to put on it, and call it a day. So I can't buy sandwiches from people no more, but Jersey Mike's. This is what I had. I had the Rallies. And you see how their packaging looks just like Checkers. Oh, it says Checkers on there. Okay, so there you go. Rallies is Checkers here. So I worked next door to a Checkers, and I've always wanted it because people said it was good, and I never had it. So I had it Sunday. No, I haven't Red Roses. I've never even heard of that, actually. But then again, I don't know if we even have a Church's Chicken here. I have not had Church's Chicken in literally years. Because I lived in Oklahoma, they got them everywhere. But it's been like maybe 10 years, 10 or 11, 12, 13. It's been a while. Hi, Pamela. It's been a while. Your Japanese restaurant serves French fries. Well, you kind of have to. I don't know how that's Japanese, but okay. Okay. Bye, good vibes. Five Guys. I had Five Guys a couple times, and like it was fine because it's a hamburger, but I think that there's more hype than there needs to be, I think. Haas Steak and Sea House. I've never heard of such a thing. Oh, there is what's the child name? Well, happy birthday, Mickey. Oh, I love Stromboli. Oh, what is that child's name? Hot Ones is the name of the show. It's on YouTube. If you watch it, it's very entertaining. Sean something is the child name, but the show is called Hot Ones. Put it in your YouTube thing. Watch you some episodes. It's addictive. So he's sitting here, and there's a celebrity sitting on the other side. There's various ones, singers and actors and wrestlers and all kind of people sitting on the other side. And so they got 10 chicken wings, and they're all coated in different hot sauces. And the bomb is one of them. And they get hotter as you go along, but he's asking them questions as they're eating these hot chicken wings. And as you talk, your saliva activates that heat even more. And so it is so funny to see them just almost die trying to answer questions. drinking water and milk, and he's sitting there and he's just cool as a cucumber because I guess he's used to it or whatever. But and it's not like he's even cheating. He's saying I'm open to whatever you want to do. You want to switch them, we can switch them, whatever. And so they're sitting there and they're trying to eat hot chicken wings and answer his questions at the same time. It's called Hot Ones. Is very entertaining. You won't be disappointed. Let us eat. A salad restaurant? It's spelled lettuce. Lettuce and lettuce. Let us eat. Oh, they got some, it's sandwiches and salad. I don't mind restaurants, hi Sue, that specialize in something like Raising Cane's. That's all they sell is chicken strips and toast. That's it. And fries. They don't sell, tacos and pizza. It's chicken strips and toast. That's what they're famous for. And their little sauce that tastes like ranch with black pepper in it. So it's I don't mind you Auntie Annie's. I can get an Auntie Annie's. Where the heck is Auntie Annie's? It's probably in the mall. Now you want some salt in your life. There you go right there. Jesus. You're going to have 2 hypertensions. Now, their little pepperoni pretzel was good, though. But I'd be damned if I'm going to pay $8 for one. How you doing? Get off this page. Okay. Asian cuisine. Why are you going to call your place Asian cuisine? I've had Cheddar Bay biscuits one time because I've only been to Red Lobster one time. But I'm not a big, huge fan of seafood. So, that ain't my get down. Like at all. Now they have the land lovers menu, but I'm still good, and I don't need to. No, I'm good. I'm good on that there. Did you have a bad experience? It was fine to me. I mean, I just don't like anything out of the water. So outside of tuna in a can. See, that's because you know how to make stuff. I don't buy the mix because I ain't making nothing. Like at all. Your birthday's on Friday? Well, happy early birthday, Pat. Oh, also, how's it going on your book? Can you give us any updates? I haven't been on in a while. I haven't had a free day in a while either. And I actually sometimes my sleep schedule goes up and down. So sometimes I'm not up at night like I used to be when we used to do our night owl tarots back in the day. I missed that. So I had some free time today. Thank you, Dusty. So I figured, well, let's go walking. So we were walking. That's what I was doing initially. And then it disconnected on us twice. And so now I'm here. I don't have anything to talk about, and I wasn't actually doing readings or anything. So we're just here hanging out, quite honestly. because I was, like I said, I was supposed to be walking, but there you go. Mercury retrograde, I said, is an old dusty heifer that got bad knees, and she didn't want us to walk today. So, and then I started to just, yeah, I'm excited. Now, mind you, me and reading is not the best of friends because my mind wanders off. But I would like to hear this story, so I'm excited about that. So whenever you finish, you let me know, because that is something I actually want to read. I like the concept of the story, so I want to see how this goes. Oh, you're allergic to everything. See, I just don't like it. I'm not a. On Saturday, did I get the food? I got the food Saturday. Did I get anything today? No. Actually, I just turned the phone off. So I'd probably get a pizza. Pizza has been on my mind for the past 2 days, so I might as well just get the darn thing. Why fight it? Let me put this back on. Oh, wait, turn that on. Put this on. Put that on. Turn that on. There we go. Yes, they do. That would be not that. If you want to make a reality show, I think I'd watch that one. Trump and Putin in the same jail cell. No, because my niece hates peanut butter too. I love it. I can eat it just out the thing, just like that. See, that's what we haven't done. We haven't had just a sit down and get together. There's a read. I'm sure somebody's reading somewhere. We're just chatting. I've never had almond butter. I had apple butter, and there was this one. Oh, Jesus. Okay. So it was pecan and cinnamon, and it was like whipped. And well, you know how the butters are. It was like whipped into a butter type. Like it was, that was good. Who would be his cellmate? Let's look and see. I've never had the bananas dipped in the peanut butter, and I've never tried. What is that thing that people do with the celery? Is it peanut butter? I've never tried that either. And I like celery. Celery has a strong taste, but I like the crunch of it. It's refreshing. Yeah, I don't understand that one, Pat, though. You got to like some bacon. Well, then again, I'm from the country, so I think we were forced to eat bacon as a child. So apple slices, that's what it is. Now, apple slices, I like in the caramel and the peanut butter. I like an apple slice in just about anything. I eat apple slices with cheeses, too. Cheese and honey, that's also very good. Wheel of Fortune and the Tower. So bad luck. The Wheel of Fortune is good luck, and the Tower is bad luck. When you combine the two. So this will not be somebody he would be if he was to ever get arrested. That he would like, because they would scheme. He can't manipulate them, even though you would think they wouldn't put him with anybody being a president. But no, he would be put in with someone who is mentally, or maybe it's him, mentally unstable. Someone who has either night terrors or a psychotic condition like schizophrenia or something like that. Because this Four of Swords is them. maybe sleepwalking or some. There's some sort of, not that that's a psychiatric problem, but there's some sort of thing here in the mind that's bubbly, if that makes sense. It's full of, it's not grounded, is what I'm saying. So he would have a person who is delusional. That's what it would be. Bar. Yeah, apple butter is a little sweet, but I do like it. It's good stuff. You know what I've been looking for? I found one that was a little close on Amazon, but we used to have these jalapeno poppers, you know, the jalapeno breaded, fried, but it's stuffed with whatever. I like the cream cheese ones more than the cheddar cheese ones, but we would dip them in this sauce that was raspberry jalapeno. I cannot find it in the stores. So I found one on Amazon. It was $12, and I'm like, I don't want it that bad. So, and I'm not gonna make it, but I'm going to try to find raspberry jalapeno. And then make me some jalapeno poppers and then dip them in that. I wonder if he's got pictures of Nixon in his house. Like in some secret room, you got to pull the book off the bookshelf so it slides off, and there's like this secret passage that he has the shrine built to Richard Nixon. Because who would put a whole tattoo on the ignorant back of Richard Nixon? That's not even admiration. That's obsession. Like a whole giant picture. Ick. No. Well, wait. So Lay's potato chips. By Shay, Lay's potato chips makes a fried pickle flavor. I like that. But the fried pickles, I don't like themselves. Now, I like pickles. I like the sweet, I like the spicy, I like the sour, I like all that. But you have to give me like regular pickles and but I don't like potato chips taste like pickles that much. I don't hate them though. The rice, not the rice and vinegar. What you call them? Salt and vinegar. That one I cannot do. Mm-mm. They stink. They nasty. No. Yeah, I had a fried Oreo a long time ago. It was awful, and I don't know how you can jack up an Oreo, but they accomplished it. So. Everything ain't meant to be fried, I guess. It just wasn't that way, the way, the truth, or the light. I get no because they'll probably be all in different places. So no, they won't be cellmates. Everything ain't got to be deep fried. That is not necessary. Like at all. Ugh. No, no salt and vinegar. Oh, no. I can't do it. Mm-mm. I am I'm going to do I probably shouldn't even say because it's probably not even going to really happen. But we'll see. Bye, Virginia. Macadamia milk. I've never heard of that. I like macadamia nuts, so it's not. No, the salt and vinegar. I don't like beer either, though. Beer tastes like socks to me. It tastes like old socks. I can't. Mm-mm. I don't like that deep, musky flavor. That's it's just no, thank you. But I like sugar. I'm addicted to sugar, so beer is not really my thing. I did a cooking live once, but it sucked because I couldn't move the camera around. But we'll have to do another one since I got an iPad. The iPad will sit somewhere better. Beer is too hairy chested for me. I can't do hairy chest drinks. My name ain't Frank. I can't do it. That's for old man named Bill. That's what that's for. I can't drink beers. Yeah, Mai Tai and pina colada. I might drink. I might drink that, but beer, no. I know how you feel, Tara. So every time in retail we get a inventory check, I'm like, oh my God. And then it takes all day and the people are there. And you're like, when you gonna leave? You're in Youngstown. I'm in Pittsburgh. I don't know where anything is. So that's keep that in mind. Sugar and butter. Yeah, I know how you feel. Banana and peanut butter sandwich. Yes, that is a thing. Ain't that an Elvis thing? I've never had it though. And not in a rush to go try it though either. Sound like anything that has a deep earthy taste, and I don't like sour. I've never had wine. Well, I've had wine once, but it wasn't real wine. It was box wine. And it was hot. Pinot Noir, California. Prophecy. It's got the fool card on it. Uh-huh. No, I don't. You know what? Sour Patch Kids start, they're not really sour. They're salty. And then they get sweet. I can do those. But like sour Skittles, no, that's real sour. That's going to take all this in here and turn it like, no. That punch you right in your epiglottis. I can't do it. I don't like sour candy. Oh, Lord. There's a man. My aunt that would go to, would come in the store. Oh, no, there was a woman who would come in the store all the time for her father. He drinks buttermilk. Applesauce on the pancakes. I've heard that. Applesauce and peanut butter on the pancakes. I haven't tried either one of them. I just default to syrup, so I've never think about trying it either. I do want to try the Canadian syrup, though, since it's supposed to be a lot more, better and more authentic, because it's like legitimate maple syrup. So I do want to try that, though. Where's the thing, man? What am I messing with? Oh, there it is. Bye, Michelle. Yeah, he would drink buttermilk. And she'd come and get it for him all the time. And we know it was her because we usually didn't have what she wanted, so we had to go get it. Vermont maple syrup, yeah, I heard that was good too. I haven't had that one either. I've just had, Miss Butterworth. That's what I always kind of default to. Because that's what I've always had. Uh-oh. I got 6 packages at the UPS store. So I need to go down there anyway, don't I? No, I cannot do salt and vinegar. It tastes bad. I don't like tangy twangy taste either. I like sweet. I like sugar, unfortunately. That's why I gotta wear extra large shirts. That's where it come from. Yeah, I like any flavored syrup, like a blueberry, strawberry. I like the flavors. I don't know. I hadn't looked into it. I just figured, you know, if you, yes, it is agape. I just figured if you wanted Canadian maple syrup, then that you go to Canada and get it. Mm-mm. Bacon is a science. I don't have it down yet. I had a vegan dish not too long ago. I mean, I say it's not. It wasn't bad, but I think us omnivores give veganism a rough go because it's not like you eat things that aren't found somewhere. It's not like you went to Mars and got food. It's just regular food. So I still like vegan foods. They're just not vegan. Cinnamon toast is chocolate beer. No, they do have it though. I seen it. Well, I seen a commercial for it, or not a commercial, but it was a video. Somebody was doing a review. I didn't watch it, so I don't know what it tastes like, but or what they say it tastes like. I can't do turkey bacon or Canadian bacon because both of them are tougher than pork, I should say. I need some Canadian maple syrup. Well, hello, it's in Saskatchewan. Hi, Pat. Well, let me see. Wait a minute here. We may have to go back outside, Joe. Because I got to go get the stuff from the UPS store now. So we shall see. A reading on bacon. What you want to know? Because I have a food tarot, and we can whip it right on out. Bacon is in here too. Do they charge a whole? They do. If it's like days, but they have never charged me because they don't ever notify me either. even though I have asked. They didn't notify me just now. No, I don't drink wine. I don't like alcohol because it tastes like lighter fluid. So I've never tried wine because I just figured it's going to be the same vein as gin and vodka and everything else. I don't care how much sugar and fruit you put in it. I still taste alcohol. So I figured this just wasn't my thing. Yeah, her dad drinks buttermilk, and he's that's his thing. That's his drink. So this, like right now, this email that I got, they sent it to my brother instead of sending it to me, even though I asked them to send it to me because I'm the one who goes and gets it. It's in his name because you have to have a driver's license and registration and a whole bunch of stuff to prove. And I don't have none of that. So it's just like, let him get it and then I'll go and pick everything up. There's 4 packages. I say 6. It says there's 4. And they sent it to him. And then he sent it to me. Is it possible to survive with or without it? Should we not have bacon? Now, it's not, it's full of nitrates and you shouldn't eat it. But life is full of death, so you shouldn't live that either. So it happens. It's going to happen. Bye, Pamela. So we have the Page of Cups. And the Ace of Swords. So there's a yes. You can have it. Eat it. You can have it. There's the 5 of Cups. Some of us cannot, though. There's the regret, the sadness, the sorrow. Because some of us cannot. Some of us have conditions that we should not be eating bacon. This is the High Priestess. So it's deep knowledge. This is something you need to know about yourself. The 10 of Wands. Yeah, it goes with that 5 of Cups. Some of us are burdened by conditions and things that weighs us down, so we shouldn't have it. And then there's the 9 of Swords with the High Priestess. You should know your status, as they used to say. If you can have it, have it. If you can't, don't. As I always say, the problem is not within the food. The problem is within our consumption. If you have 2 pieces of bacon and you know that you can eat 2 and stop, eat it. But if you're like me and you have to make the whole pack and then you want to eat the whole pack, then you don't need it. The constant. It's 2 of Swords at that. So it's like, here's your indecision. Should I or shouldn't I? Deck chooses the reading. Life is fattening. Otherwise, there wouldn't be things like personal trainers and keto diet and Atkins diet and M&Ms and milkshake diets. It's just, everybody has their own thing. All the botanical gardens. Have fun, Gwen. Bye, Vixen. I gotta find something. Let's look. This is going to tell us what we're going to eat today. I'll pull 3 cards. No caramel bacon. I like bacon, just bacon. Don't put chocolate in caramels and crickets and things. I just know. No, I have not seen the KFC movie. I've done, me and movies with bad attention span just aren't the best of friends. So first card, orange juice. I'm about that life. I love orange juice. So that's the first thing. That's our drink. We're going to have orange juice to drink it with, right? So, what else? What else? Cheese. The aged cheese at that. Tarot cards. What is number 18? 18 is star, moon, or sun. One then. It's probably the moon since this is cheese. The aged one. 18 is the moon. Okay. So we got orange juice and cheese. What kind of orange juice and cheese? We're gonna live it up today, y'all. And a beer. We're gonna drink our dinner today. I'm gonna drink dinner today and put some cheese to wash it down. Orange juice, cheese, and beer, and pretzels on the floor. That's what we're gonna. That's what we're gonna have. We're gonna have beer and orange juice with some cheese. Oh, Jesus. What's the question, Tony? And then I will pull some cards. See, that's me, Fred. If I went and opened up that closet right there, something gonna fall out. Shoes and lawnmowers and Jimmy Hoffa, everything is gonna fall right out of that closet. No, we're gonna ask again because I think it was wrong. Cheese, beer, and orange juice. Maybe I'll mix the two. Can you make a screwdriver that way if you mix beer and orange juice? Oh, sweet Mary and Joseph. Put that there. I don't like to do stuff. That's why I do. I just shove everything in one place. I can't. What was that? There's a flavored soup, it says. I think there is a turkey in here. I can organize things, but they don't ever stay that way because then I get lazy for having to get up and go get stuff when if I had it close to me, I didn't have to get up. Chowder is in here too. Anything you think you might want to eat. There's 78 cards. It's probably in here. There's that pizza. That's what I really need to do is purge. Yeah, I say skip the cheese, right? Shining Hog Healing, what was the question? So we're gonna have cheese and orange juice today, y'all. The grocery stores here or close to me, now I think here, don't sell beer or alcohol of any kind. You have to go to the off license or to the liquor stores or something like that. They don't sell that type of stuff. I don't know why though. Oh, but this one here, there's a church up the street, but that's probably why they don't. I know in Florida you couldn't sell alcohol if you were you couldn't sell spirits if you were within 4 miles of a church, I think. Something like that. So if you sold, you can sell beer, but you can't sell spirits. You can't sell vodka and gin and stuff. If it's distilled, you can't sell it. Now you go right down the street, far enough away, then there it is. No, I can't do sushi because in my mind it's raw fish. In reality, it could be whatever because, that's the reality of sushi. It's not all raw fish, but in my mind it is. So I can't do it. Will I be doing an ancestral reading? No, I don't do ancestral readings or angel readings. It's not uniform, so it's not the same for everybody. Unless I was to do like an energy read for Juneteenth, which is now a federal holiday, as it should have been in the first place. Since, everybody was not free in 1776. But anywho, maybe I should stay out of there altogether. Okay. But we can do that. Why not? I'll use my African America's cards too. How about that? Energy read for Juneteenth. How was his birthday? Okay. Let me or keep that in mind. Because I can't I got 15,000 pens and still ain't got nothing to write on. Jesus Christ. General energy read. What fell out here? All right. I like that. Okay. Oh no. I'm raw meat now. Let's see. Okay. The Page of Cups. There's good emotions with this. There's good emotional energy. This feels as though it's kind of like Wanda Sykes told a story once about a ghost that she seen in this hotel. It was an older black woman who was looking at her, shaking her head and smiling. There is a energy of happiness, of progression. Now, when we hear, some of us, I should say, we get jaded by what we see, which is sometimes why you got to back off the news. We get jaded by what we see, and we see the inequities of society. We see the way black and brown people are treated, and so forth and so forth. That we become jaded, and it feels as though progress has not been made. But if you were to talk to people in our ancestry and our energy and our past, and they look at where we are, they would see a dramatic change. And that's what this is. There is a huge change. That's the Queen of Cups, I'm sorry. There is a huge change. There's a huge emotional happiness with the Queen of Cups. The Empress. This is a birthing of new life, birthing of a new way of life, birthing of a new love, birthing of a new support. Just because you reach the pinnacle of something does not mean you need to stop trying to ascend. If you get to the top of the mountain, that is not your limit. You can still go up. You just need to find a way to do so. So there is more that needs to be done when it comes to the progression of Black people. And so, although there is a happiness around the progression, there is a reminder to not become complacent at the top of the mountain. Even if you get there, that does not mean you cannot go further. That mountain has reached its peak. You did not. Temperance, angel guidance. This is good energy around this. Now, it may not be at its core a good thing, but you know how people were treated. But as I said, if you ask them then to look at us now, they will see a different thing than we do, because we're looking at where we are, our circumstances, instead of where we come from, which is fair because that's human. But the temperance is here. So there's good energy and good life around that. The Page of Wands. This is also keep the conversation going. We love to say never forget when it's September 11, so never forget for everything else too. If you can bring up September 11, if you can bring up Trail of Tears, if you can bring up Pearl Harbor, if you can bring up the Holocaust, then you can bring this up too. So never stop talking. Do not relent on that. And then the Three of Cups. Enjoy your history. Enjoy your ancestry. Enjoy the strength of your ancestry. Enjoy the strength of the energy in which you came from. Because it's not stronger than you are now, but it was a different kind of strength. Because they had different problems than we do today. So it was just a different kind of strength that it took to survive back then. And it's taking a different kind of strength now. So rejoice in your community, never stop talking, and be sure whatever you do in life, make sure you do it with those that you have a relationship with. That's all I got. So what was his birthday like? 75. Well, I ain't using my pretty cards for you, jack-o'-lantern. Let's see what's appropriate. Let's use these. This is general. What was his birthday like? And they would love for you to not remember what history was like. People are disgusting sometimes. And so they want you to forget that. But no, can't forget that because you're still doing it. just on a different scale. Slavery then was free. Slavery now is $7.25. Still same thing. Well, maybe not as harsh, but it's still the same thing. Can't get nowhere. So what was his birthday like? 5 of Pentacles. Yeah. You know, I should feel bad for laughing at him, but I don't, because again, we kidnapped people's children under his administration and locked them in a cage, so he gets no sympathy from me. But there he is. This is what his birthday is like. Good for you. And the 5 of Swords. So 5 of Swords, 5 of Pentacles, there's conflict. The 5s in tarot is conflict. So this is probably having a birthday with a person who did not really have that much fun. It was, okay, well, I'll keep going, but I think I know. That's 8 of Pentacles, day in, day out. Day in, day out. Okay, so this is what I think. That he is still mentally stuck in a loop. That's kind of sad in a way, that his mental stability, and he was running the country at some point, has deteriorated so much to where a person can come up to him and say, you know, you won, you'll be reinstated in August. And he believes this. Day in and day out. This is why his party sucked. 10 of Cups. The family was there, some of them, anyway. But this is more his inner circle. There's high emotion here with the Ace of Cups. He's stuck in this loop of I won, I'm going to come back. And he's telling everybody else that too. And so every time you have a conversation with him, this is what it comes to. You can be like, hey, Trump, it's nice outside today. Yeah, I won. Okay, I wasn't talking about that, but sure. So, yeah, there you go. His birthday was spent in his head movie. That's what it was. So prisons closing in California. Why and what will be the fallout? Why and what will be the fallout? Are they private prisons? And this is in California. Why and what will be the fallout? Well, thank you, Yolanda. Nice to see you. Lindsey Graham he said he missed Trump the other day. He's a bag of garbage too, I swear. Why and what will be the fallout? So, Temperance. Knight of Cups. Bye, Gary. King of Pentacles. 3 of Cups. 3 of Swords. 7 of Swords. 4 of Wands. 5 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Pentacles, Pentacles, Pentacles. There's some money. Temperance and the Knight of Cups. There's some money here. Now, the fallout. Well, at the core of this is starting about money. Here's your jail here with the 4 of Wands. The Ten of Pentacles, there's big money, so this may be governmental money. Is this private or is this government? But there's governmental money here, whatever it is. The Five of Pentacles, something is being withheld. And it is being withheld by a committee of some sort, because there are plans to do something else, that these plans may not be on the up and up either, or they may have a lens that if you looked at them through this lens, they look shady. Almost like you take them out of a government prison and you put them in a private one so that you can raise more money. Because here we have something about some methodical payments, some sort of work that's being done. And you could have structural problems as well, where there's something actually wrong with the actual building itself. But there's big scheming money here. There's big scheming money. But there is also something in its execution that may not be the greatest in the world. Is this a prison or a jail? Because I feel like there are people there that are there forever. So this can't be a jail. Because jail is for misdemeanors, prison is for felonies. Six of Wands, Two of Wands, a star. This centers around money, but it centers around governmental money, and I think this is a little shady. There's something wrong there. Let's see fallouts. There's something about work. I got that with that Knight of Pentacles too, but it comes up here too. There's something about work. I don't know if this is work release or if this is work programs or whatever the case may be, but this feels as though whatever is happening is made to make money. But this little deal, this little moving of, because there's some sort of moving of the people, has been happening. And but where are you going to take them, though? There's two men here. I don't know who either one of them are. I don't know where they go, but they're moved. And there's something about working. There's something about working. Almost like you take them and you are making them do things to make money. Yeah, it is for profit, that is for sure. Where is Lindsey Graham? Where is Lindsey Graham? Nine of Pentacles, Page of Cups, somewhere begging for money. Eight of Swords, Death. Somewhere begging for money. Somewhere begging for money. There's also trying to, I don't know what would be coming his way, but he's trying to stall or delay or alter a legal case. But the Queen of Wands is my judge card, court card. So she's trying to stall and delay a case as well. These people don't rest at all. Oh, oh, oh. Yeah, he did do that. Him at the mall in his Simpson scene. Oh, that was weird. Let's see where we are now. I had to charge the telephones. Okay. I need to go get my stuff from the UPS store. You know what I should also do is take an Oracle card down there and see if they can do something. Like, I want it like this size. This is the size of a tarot card. So I want it like this size. And then I need it glossy like this. So I want to know if they can do something like that. Let me see. Lindsay's a pile of garbage. This is a good size too. So I want to see if they can do that. Because they took this deck, this Druid Craft deck, that's this darn big. They took it and they shrunk it down to this size. And so I want to know if they can make Oracle cards, but my problem is card stock has to be like that. It has to be glossy and so forth and so forth. Now, the problem we were running into last time is she doesn't have that kind of card stock. So she happened to find the right kind that I needed for the deck, but she does not have in store anyway this kind here. And the last time I went down there, or not the last time I went down there, but the other printing store. I called them, left messages and everything. I'm not chasing you down for me to spend my money with you. So you let me know when you free. So I like the Lenormand size too. Like this size of this Lenormand deck. This is not a bad cardstock. So I might want this. Is this the same size? Almost. It's a little bit smaller, but then again, my cards, I don't know. They are, I need the image in it. Let me see if I can show y'all one. Go down, go down. Where is that? So I have to log in. Good God. Like for instance, this is one, but the graphic is hard to get in there. So this is one of my cards. And I need all that in something this size. And so when you start to reshape things, like the website did, it cut off half the words and all of it just looked garbage. So that's my problem, is I need everything to be on the card. So we'll see. But that's one of them, and I need it to be just like this. So I guess they would have to go this way. Hi, Sunflower. Maybe it would have to go this way. I don't know. I'm not a printer, so maybe they'll have a better idea than I will. But these are not computer graphics. These are like photographs. And so it might, I don't know how that's going to work. So we'll see. I need to ask them when I go down there. But I need my telephone, so I can't do the live stream if I go down there. What size do I want them? Because see, you can get like cards like this big, but I don't want big giant poster board cards. I just want to card. I don't throw that away. Jesus Christ, it's always in the way. See, this is larger than these other ones. So I didn't want, well, then again, I don't mind this size. I do try to account for people with smaller hands, but at the same time, I don't necessarily think I'm selling this anyway, because I can't get it printed for cheap. So this will probably be a thing I use. So I can handle cards this size. They are kind of wide. Kind of flimsy though. I'll ask them though. Let's see. See, that's what I was trying to keep that in mind, because everybody ain't got big giant, you know, buffalo choking hands like I do. So so it's like you have to keep that in mind. This size is not bad, but I didn't want tiny cards so that you can actually read it too, though. So I tried to make the letters big enough. I know it, but it's going to be too expensive. Where'd it go? Because see, I tried to make the letters here big enough so that they can be seen easily. But when I go to try to print it from these people, it tries to resize it every time. I think it says this is 5x4. And a Oracle deck. Wisdom of the Oracle. So this is basically 4x5, and I'm doing 5x4, so it'll be like this instead of like that. Because this is 3.95, so this is 3x5, almost 3x6. So mine would be 5x4. The sideways card. I mean, this is the card I want. I want a card like this. So that's what I'll take down there. I'll take that one down there. And see what I could do with that. Oh, good Jesus. Amazon took a picture of, I got like 45 packages outside. Okay. Well, I ain't got nothing else to say. I'm all talked out, I guess. So thank y'all for joining me on my walk today. ×2, when we disconnected twice. And then for our chit chat here today, 3 hours. Good Lord, I'm always on forever. Ask for 120 and above. See, that's the thing. She doesn't have like, because she's the UPS store, not necessarily a printing shop. And so she doesn't have a bunch of card stocks on hand. But the printing shop, I could never get them to email me back or continue the communication. So yeah, well, they're not for sale, so I ain't gotten around to. The Stromboli was good. It's better than my beer and cheese. Are you sure? So I'm gonna go and try to scrounge something up to eat then, and then go to the UPS store and see what is there. Thank you in advance to whoever sent it to me. And then I'm going to see if they can actually print this out for me. And I can't do the live stream going there because I need to show them on the telephone too. So I will see y'all. What is today? Wednesday. I will see y'all Sunday. We will be on my channel. And y'all have a fantastic day and a very good night wherever you are.